of soup. Okay, so it's going to be a subtraction problem. I'm going to move mine over here to number 18. She's starting with, she has 9.5 gallons. She's going to subtract 7 5/8. Got to have my whole numbers, my larger number first, on my whole number. And so now 8 can be my largest here, so can I multiply 2 by something to get 8? Yeah, I'm going to multiply it by 4 times 4. So my new fraction is 9 4/8 minus 7 5/8. Still can't subtract it out because you can't take 5 from 4. So I'm going to switch this over to an improper fraction. So 8 times 9 is 72, plus 4 is 76. Subtract that out. 8 times 7 is 56, plus 5 is 61. Now I'm going to subtract out my 76 minus 61, and that's 15/8. So those of you that are still not comfortable with having 8 goes into 15 one time, and I have 7/8 left. So she needs to make 1 and 7/8 gallons more. So if you're not comfortable with that, I'm going to take my 15/8. My denominator is 8. I'm going to subtract out. I know that my denominator is going to stay 8 because it has to have a common denominator. I'm going to put 8 above it because 8, this number over itself is equal to 1 whole. And I'm going to subtract out. And this is 7/8. And so I have 1 plus 7/8 equals 1 7/8. And that's my answer. So you still came out with the answer. So if you're not quite sure of division, take out wholes. Start subtracting those out. So my answer is 1 7/8 more gallons. All right, let's look over to number 20. And we're almost done here, guys. So I hope that you were able to hang tight with me. If not, go to the computer lab or come in, get the computer, and you can go over this, or we can go over it together in the morning. Sasha and Lee are looking at the park's list of hiking trails in order to choose a hike. How much further will they have to hike if they choose Lake Trail instead of Woodland Trail? So we're going to use this table to answer 20 and 21, but we're only answering 20. So I'm looking at hiking trails. Woodland Trail is 2 5/6, and I'm looking at Lake Trail, 4 1/3. So I'm going to subtract 4 1/3 minus 2 5/6. Which comes first? My larger whole number will be first. Now 6 could be my largest denominator here. So can I multiply anything by 3 to get to 6? Yes, I'll multiply by 2. Whatever I go to the top, whatever I do to the bottom, got to do to the top. So this is 4 2 6 minus 2 5/6. Still can't take 5 out of 2, so I'm going to move these into mixed improper fractions. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 2 is 26 over 6, minus 6 times 2 is 12, plus 5 is 17 over 6. So here I have 26 minus 17 is 9 over 6. So I'm going to subtract out, this again, if you're good with division, 6 goes into 9 one time with 3 left over, 3 6, and then you'll simplify that. But if not, you can take out one group of 6. 6 is my denominator, or I can subtract that out. 9 minus 6 is 3 6. So my answer is 1 3/6. But look at this. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 goes into 6 two times. And so it's going to be 1 1/2. And I got my 1 right here. So the answer is D. Okay? All right, let's look at number 22. Mario renames the mixed numbers to fractions greater than 1 to find 4 1/2 minus 2 2/3. Which fractions should Mario use to find the difference? Okay, so here what we're doing, we need to rename, and so this is going to be 8, 9 halves minus 6, 7, 8 thirds, but we have to find a common denominator. So since 3 is going to be the highest, I can't do anything, so I can now multiply 2 times 3 equals 6. So my new denominator is going to be 6. So it's going to eliminate this one. So 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 2 equals 6. So I have 27, 6. And I have 16, 6. So my answer is A. So this is 27, 6 minus 16, 6. Okay, and that's your answer. Number 24, Ms. Holbrook's delivery truck consumes 12 gallons in 3 days. If 2 4/5 gallons of gas are consumed on the first day and 3 7/10 gallons are consumed on the second day, how much is consumed on the third day? Well, we already know she consumes 12 gallons in 3 days. Okay, so day 1, so I have to, this is a multi-step, so she consumes 2 4/5 gallons on the first day and 3 7/10 gallons on the second day. So I need to add first 2 4/5 plus 3 7/10. Well, 10 is going to be the highest denominator I can get. Can I get from 5 to 10? Yes, I can multiply that by 2. So this becomes 2 8/10 plus 3 7/10 equals, so this is 5. Oh, my pencil's running out. Good thing it's the last problem here. So it's 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 8 plus 7 is 15 10. But wait. So here I did this. Here I did this. Now I need to subtract 12 from there. Did I leave room? Okay, so I'm going to bring this over here because we don't have to do number 23. So now I need to take my 12 minus 5 15 tenths. But I'm not going to leave it that way because look at what I have here. So this is not going to be 5 15 tenths. I'm going to take out a whole. That'll leave me with 5 tenths. So this is going to be 5 plus 1 plus 5 tenths, which is going to equal to 6 5 tenths. Can y'all see that? You're like, wait, I can't see it, I can't see it. So here I have 5 plus 1 plus 5 tenths equals 6 5 tenths. But I can take 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 goes into 10 2 times, so this is going to be 6 1/2. So I'm going to have 12 minus 6 1/2, right? And now I need to change this to a mixed number. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13 over 2 minus 12 over 1. That I have to change that to a fraction. My denominator is going to be 2. So now it's going to be 24 over 2 minus 13 over 2 equals what? I hear somebody saying 11. Is that true? 11 over 2. And this is going to equal 2 goes into 11 5 times with half left over. So my answer is C. Okay? All right, and all I did was take how many groups of 2 can go into 11? 5. 5 times 2 is 10. I have 1 left over, and that's my new numerator, and my denominator stays the same. All right, guys, that has been great. Have a great evening, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.